Mr. Miami, what's up, buddy? All my guys, don't worry, I'm gonna get to it. Let's go. Showtime, fellas. Drop the link. Get this shit started. Give you. There's only one game left. I don't care about Dallas tonight. The Saints, 3rd and 12 at their own 45-yard line. I'll let you know what's going on. Then we're gonna get into it. 2 yards short from a first down. Let's go. Get this shit started. We'll begin in Pittsburgh. In Baltimore, where the Steelers and the Ravens played today, and another rock'em sock'em battle royal between those two teams. And Pittsburgh, what's up, Rasco? In Pittsburgh, come out victorious. Four turnovers in the game. A hell of a win. There goes the link for anybody who want to come up. A hell of a win for the Steelers today. They remain the only unbeaten team. Kansas City rose today as they destroyed the Jets. I told you they would. As the great one, Patrick Mahomes, threw for 5 touchdowns today. But then again, it was the Jets, but he needed a tune-up. And he'll get another tune-up next week as Carolina goes into Chief Kingdom and be slayed by the Dragon. You see what else happened today. Tennessee, in typical Tennessee fashion. This is why I don't take Tennessee seriously. You go to Cincinnati, I bet the house on you today. You blow that. Embarrass yourselves. Joe Burrow continues to roll as a rookie quarterback, and the Bengals win very comfortably over the Titans. And the Titans, this is why people don't take Tennessee seriously. Just don't. They're a goddamn joke losing to Cincinnati today. The fuck's wrong with you? And then again, Ryan Tannehill just doesn't do well in Cincinnati. Dominated them, man. That's how they did it. Joe Burrow had a big day. And remember, Joe Mixon was out today. So there's no excuse. Gutless. All right, the Bears got the ball. If they get a field goal, they win. They score a touchdown, they win. What's up, BM? Wayne's here, DM's here. Oh, I'm getting to that. No, matter of fact, I'll get to that first. I want to talk about the Seahawks domination. That's what took me so late. I had the gun was over. As the Seahawks, in my opinion, went very comfortably against the Niners today. And the defense showed up for the first 3 quarters and played like the Seahawks played defense in the last quarter. Typical. Lou's coming up. Brag about his Steelers. We'll talk about Pittsburgh. Anybody else want to come up? Come up. But Lou, this was a big win for you today, my brother. Platinum, get your ass up here, nigga. Platinum, get your ass up here. Link is here. Link is right underneath you. Just click the link, pop up. Anybody want to pop up, pop up. Pittsburgh today did not surprise me that they won outright in Baltimore, my friend. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. Doing good. I didn't want to interrupt your flow right there. I want to talk about something more about your channel and where it's going. But
all right, go ahead, bro.
Definitely glad for the Pittsburgh win. I was watching it and I'm thinking in my head, I'm cringing a little bit. I'm like, ooh, I know Lara was out there like 10 miles away from me, cringing, saying, "I'm glad I didn't take that bet." But it was a lot tighter than I thought it would have been.
Yeah, go ahead, Lou. Sorry about that.
No, that's all.
Keep flowing, bro. Keep flowing.
Yeah, no, that was it. It was really close. I was a part of me always hopes, like when I hear stuff like you said, like, that's a lock. I always hope it's going to be a lock, but deep inside me, like I always know that, like anytime Pittsburgh plays the Ravens or the Patriots, or those are the 2 big historical teams. It's never a lock. It's never close. It's always close, but it's never a lock, and it always gets decided in the 4th quarter.
I get the feeling I'll get a whole group of guys popping up any minute. Star Platinum, I don't care who wins that game. If I had to take a team, I'll take the Cowboys in the points. How's that? Not to win, but to cover. Lou, go ahead. Talk about my channel. What's up?
No, well, okay. So then, if a bunch of people are about to pop up, then I
No,
want to
go
ask
ahead,
you some
man.
questions.
They come up. They come up, man.
Yeah, yeah,
We're dealing with business, bro. Go ahead. You one of my regulars. Go ahead, bro.
yeah. No,
What's
no
up with
doubt.
the station? What do you want to know?
Appreciate that. So I listen to the clouds a lot. So I heard you today, and it sounds really dope. Again, like I got a buddy in the South Point, so that's really cool. So, um, specifically, like on the betting thing, like, are you gonna have? Do you got like something arranged with them where like you can have like direct bets like on your channel and stuff, or what? How does that work?
What I'm gonna do is the numbers I'm gonna get when I get the Streamlabs OBS from what's my man Keep It Techie.
Keep it techie. Yep.
The DJ Kuda said the other night that when they hook a nothing back, you get Streamlabs OBS. You can get the ticker, you can get the sports, you can get the live stream, you get all that shit. So, um, Ty City said the other night. Did you see Ty City the other night? He was on like 2, 3 in the morning.
I did not.
Yeah, he had the live riots from Philadelphia,
Oh
and
Jesus.
he showed it live on his Streamlabs
Okay.
because Streamlabs has nothing to do with what you call it. It has nothing to do with YouTube.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm tomorrow and Tuesday afternoon before I come back on for my second shift on Tuesday. I'm gonna do free shows Tuesday. I'm gonna go around and try to network with guys in hockey and guys in basketball. And Legion of Knicks is getting me some NBA guys around the country. I do introduce myself. I see a whole host of guys come up. The link is there. Okay, Platinum, Dwayne, EM, uh, Jefferson, get your ass up here. D-Rock Den, what's up, my brother? All you guys, come on up, bro. I don't care. We talk anything. Lou, continue, bro, with the questions about what I'm gonna do about the channel.
Okay, so yeah, I see you're gonna do it through OBS, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get a
Okay.
professional camera. I'm gonna get the Panasonic G85. That shit's
I
ridiculous,
trust
bro.
that that's like something that's really awesome. I have no idea.
Oh yeah, bro.
Okay.
Kuda got the ZV1, but what Kuda is waiting for is for them to connect with damn, I forgot Camlink. They're not connected with Camlink. My camera is connected with Camlink. That's right. You got Steelers victory, D-Rock then over them Crows. That's right. And the Dolphins. Well, I'm gonna get to the Dolphins. So guys like EM Dwayne, come on up, Star Platinum, come on up. Just come, bro. Come. D-Rock then. Jefferson knows to get his ass up here. Let's go. Shit. Come on. My football night's over. It's all recaps and what we want to talk about. Yeah, Lou, this is what I'm gonna do. If I can get it hooked up right, on Thursdays and Saturdays, I'm gonna have hockey panels. And I'm gonna show the games live and I have a group of guys around me and we're gonna go over the hockey games as they're going live. And I'm gonna take you to where the best action is around the NHL. On Wednesdays and Friday, I already got Legion of Knicks who's gonna be with me on Wednesday nights. I'm gonna do the NBA. Until the last game is over in the West Coast. That's how I'm gonna do shit.
That's
Think
gonna be
that's a good
fucking awesome.
idea?
I think it's fucking great because I
Yeah,
watched
man. What's up, Dwayne? Yeah,
watched a
man.
couple other shows and like they're doing like a stream like covering like what unrelated topic, right?
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
were
yeah,
covering it, but
yeah,
they had it on in the background so I could watch it on TV. I didn't give a shit about
yeah,
what I was watching. Put that shit on mute, listen to the commentator, and it was awesome. I think that's a great idea, man. That's gonna
yeah,
be
bro. Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna
gonna be
get
really
my
good.
and this guy's gonna do my intro. Um, Supreme King Coon gonna do my intro, so it's all good, bro.
So hey,
What's up,
real quick,
Dwayne? What's up, big dude?
What's up, Commandante Lou?
what's up,
What's
Dwayne?
going
How you
on,
doing?
Mace? What's going on, LaShawn Foot? What's going
Yeah,
on,
man. I
EM?
got
What's
all these
going on,
guys up
Sean
here.
Jones? What's going on, everybody in the chat room? I
Start
want to
planting. The
get,
Broncos won. They
yeah, the
won.
Broncos won,
No time
and
left.
the Saints and the Bears have have possession of the ball with no score. So the Saints have the ball right now, 1st and 10.
They're at midfield.
and
They're at midfield.
Deontay
Yeah, the
Deontay
Broncos won,
Harris
man, 31
just got a
30.
first down, or
Chargers blew
near
a
second,
21
near
3.
first down.
Let me see who
But
this is. Oh, okay. I know who this
Yeah,
is. Hey, baby
yeah.
girl, you look
oh,
great last night.
Oh,
Queen, how you doing?
hi. I don't want to interrupt. I just had to come up here while he was up here, Mace. How are y'all doing?
I'm good,
Doing
baby girl. You
fine.
look great last night.
Oh, good. I'm
I
always
had a
so
bad
nervous.
toothache. That's why I couldn't come up. I was rivering in pain in my bed, but I was watching it.
Well, I'm glad to see that you're doing better.
I'm
I
okay for now.
actually I caught, I always watch a replay if I'm not on here. And I saw Dwayne at the end and I tried to jump up here and you ended the live.
Hey, we had big games to watch today, and I ended up a happy man today because the
Oh.
two squads I support both won. So
Very good. Well, very good. And I'm not going to stay long. I'm actually in the process of helping my son with the paper. But good afternoon, Commandante Lou,
just
and good
call him Lou,
afternoon,
baby. Just
Dwayne.
call him
Lou.
Lou.
Yeah, yeah. Lou works. Hey, what's up, Mahogany? I saw you on Afi last night. That
Oh,
was a good show.
thank you.
I
I
saw
love
Afi on your
Alfie.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a
he's
good dude.
really awesome. I don't know if you're subscribed, but you should. He's great. Are you
Yeah,
subscribed to him? You
I
are?
am. That's how I found Mace in a roundabout way, and that's how I found you in a roundabout way. So yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
awesome. Great. Yeah, we're all family over here. Dwayne, I just wanted to come up since you were up here and just thank you again for your participation. It did help me. It helped ease my nervousness, and I just wanted you to know I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. It was my pleasure to do it. To
Mhm.
help a sister out, and also get some questions that I had answered in a manner that helps everybody else. So it was a win-win for everybody.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's really
Yeah.
all I wanted to say, Mason. I'll be listening and typing this paper.
Tell your man I
All
said
right.
hello.
Help
I
that future king
will.
with his work.
Yeah.
Tell your man I said hope he wins tonight.
He was downstairs a little bit watching it, being all loud, screaming at the TV child. I'm like, I'm trying to read. Me and my son trying to finish this paper.
And again, you looked awesome last night.
Well, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, I like that
Hopefully I'll
head.
get
I
a
like
little bit
those
better.
head gemstones. That headpiece was hitting the
Gorgeous.
point.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely
that was a
gorgeous.
necklace. I just little metal contraption.
Took away some of that
Well,
pain.
thank you. Okay, I'm gonna let you men get back to y'all business.
Thank you, baby girl. You have a good night.
Now, wait, one more thing.
Go, take your time.
One
Take
more
your
thing
time.
before I go, Mom. Are you taking care of yourself with the pain? Like
Yes, I
you
am, baby. I
it's
am. A lot
okay.
less pain today than last night. Last night, this drove me crazy.
Good.
I
All
told you
right.
what you should have done was just let me tie a string to my thumb or
To the
to the
doorknob.
doorknob. You know, yank that puppy out. No more pain.
And
I do want to say something about that. I don't want to get into your personal business. But if they gave you antibiotics, that's only good for about 7 days. So a lot of people do that. They'll go to the doctor, they'll get the little medicine and they think it's over with and done. No, 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 no. It'll come back. Make sure whatever the doctor told you that you needed to do, make sure you try and go back and do it, okay?
I will, baby girl. I
All right.
appreciate that.
Yes, you're welcome. Peace.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, Mahogany.
You
Yeah,
too.
Mahogany. I'll be back Tuesday. I'm off tomorrow because the Monday night game sucks. All right. You guys, Platinum, all you guys, get up here. Then I know
So,
EM said what's up. I guess TD had a monster show after the game, going nuts. I was
oh
focused
yeah,
on the Seahawk game, so uh,
yeah.
let's get to
But
it. What the hell?
you know what?
You can go ahead.
You know what? Everybody in the chat room, I know that you all want to see Tua get 4 or 5 touchdowns, throw for 425 yards. But I tell you what, to see this defense rock the way they did is something that I have been wanting to see for a very, very long time. And I can't remember the last time that I saw the pass rush be that dangerous. So kudos to Flores, kudos to Boyer, uh, kudos to the linebacker coach, kudos to the defensive line coach, because I tell you what, that was a performance that you, as a fan, should be proud of.
Sean Jones, what's
Okay.
up? Jefferson, I almost got to score right. And I told the defense was coming. I said the same thing too. I said the defense will come, and today they showed up. And what can you say? Miami, uh, Rodney Harrison and Coach Dungy said on NBC's pregame show about, you could say about almost an hour ago, Miami's coming. I said the same thing. I
Yep.
told people this. I said the Dolphins are coming.
And you know what? The fact that you didn't see Tua have a great game in this game lets you know that there's so much more that this team can do, both offensively and defensively, that we're at the first or second layer of an onion that is got many layers, and there's going to be many great things to come. And Sean Jones, you didn't hit me up on my email, so whenever you're ready, hit me up on my email.
Uh, and what we're talking about is Miami's 28-17 very comfortable win. You know, it's funny about the Dolphins. Every win they've had this year, they blow out their opponent.
Yeah, and also, I don't think that they've won the time of possession in those games that they've won, but they
Interesting.
find a way to win. They make plays. They make plays that tilt the field as far as field possession is concerned, and they make impactful plays that change the momentum of the game.
I agree with
And
that.
that's what you want from your defense. And special teams came through. You know, Jakeem Grant showed why he's on the roster. I'd like he's had two other runs where it was close, but this time he broke through and cleared up, and uh, it was good to see all three phases of the team have an impact on the game.
First time I
You
saw a
know,
team on the field always had me in tears. Sad, had watched clips of the game, but saw Tua put ball in the hands. And
now
well,
the Saints are at the 12-yard line of the Bears. Alvin Kamara, that's a bad boy.
get ready to kick a game-winning field goal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I tell you, that's
Sean,
going to
I'm
be a
gonna
good
put my
game next
email.
Sunday night. By the
I'm put
way,
my email in the chat again so you can catch it.
that's going to be a good game next Sunday night. New Orleans at Tampa Bay. They called another timeout. Well, what the hell are they doing here, man? All right. Miami wins today. Very big win. He dropped that. He dropped the link to. I mean, the email address. So pick that up, Sean Jones, and run with it. Uh, yeah. So Miami wins today. Uh, yeah, it's been a good game. Yes, it has. Uh, Miami wins today. Pittsburgh wins today. Tennessee, what else is new lay egg? New England was driving for the win. They was at the 10-yard line, and we all know what happened. Pop goes to Weasel as Cam Newton fumbles. He
Ding
manned up to
dong,
it.
the witch is dead. The
Hey,
wicked witch of New England is dead. They are not coming back from 2-5
New
to make
Orleans
the
wins.
playoffs.
Will Lutz made
Okay.
the field goal. New Orleans winning
Yeah,
overtime.
New Orleans won. You
Uh,
know,
get back
I got
to
to give it to Drew Lock. He came through in the clutch as well.
I told people
You
about
know,
Drew Lock. They didn't
you
want to
know,
listen to me.
you know. I didn't think that they. I don't think it was a great defensive game by either team, but you know, the guy came through in the end, and that was a pass interference. But they could have ruled that since They could have ruled that the ball was uncatchable because the guy made contact with the player with the receiver. Basically, he was out of bounds. But neither here nor there. Now that's in the record book.
Oh, the
You know,
email is in the chat room, bro. You missed it. I'm looking dead at it.
scroll up, Sean. You'll see it.
Yeah, scroll up a little bit, you'll see it.
You
Uh,
know,
Miami. Let me get back to Miami real quick. Then I'm gonna do the Steelers. Um, Miami again. Every game they've won this year, they have blown out the opponent, and they won comfortably. They didn't have to break a sweat, which tells you, if you are a fan of the Dolphins, is that they're continuing to grow. Next week, Kyler Murray. Next week at Arizona against Kyler Murray.
if they can get past Arizona with a win, holy cow! You talking about setting up the season for great things. Because nobody thought that they was going to beat San Francisco. Nobody thought they was going to beat the Rams, and a lot of people don't think they're going to beat the Cardinals. But if you win those 3 games
Yeah,
with what you have coming up on your schedule,
yeah.
you are setting yourself up for heights that have not been reached since 2016.
With the Browns losing today, that will put the Dolphins in pretty good position because
Yeah,
the Browns, and I'm going to say either the Colts or the Titans, and of course Buffalo for the division.
yeah, but
Uh,
the main teams you got to watch for: the Raiders, the Colts, and the Browns. Those are the teams that you're battling for a
Wild
a
card spot.
wild card. So it worked out pretty good today because the Raiders were able to beat the Browns and bring them back down a game. So that Dolphins are half a game out of the wild card with respect to them. And the Colts won on the road against Detroit. Detroit was 3-3. They were talking about that they were turning the corner, just like way Miami was talking about they turned the corner. The Dolphins turned the corner, and the Lions, they ended up in the gutter for this week at least. They didn't
Uh,
meet expectations.
ain't the same team.
You know.
Uh, Bro, I don't see it. You have to type it again.
Oh my goodness!
All right, he types it again, bro. You better pay attention. He's doing it right now. While he's doing
Holy
that,
cow!
hey Lou, pop up. Lou,
Hello.
you think this is the right way to try and do my network, bro?
Okay. Yeah, that's very very different topic, but yeah, like from what you said before about having designated days, I think that's a good starting point. To have
Okay.
like here's a hockey day, here's an NBA day.
Yeah.
Obviously outside of the NFL season, but for you, I'm thinking more along the lines of maybe like a 24-hour network. Maybe like something that um,
Our friend is trying to do.
yeah, exactly. But all sports, and you could interspace it with other stuff. Maybe and you have like shows this and that here and that throughout the day.
Yeah.
But you have like different people at different times. You might have scheduled shows like where like say like as an example,
He
Legion of
got it
Nicks
now,
can
by the
come
way.
on, and he can do that like every Thursday at like 7 Eastern. Then maybe like that's something you designate. But then in between, you could do your other stuff. You could do like your manosphere and your fuckery and
Yeah,
you
you know I'm
know
gonna do that.
yeah, of course, but you can kind of have it scheduled so you can get listeners in during those times.
Yeah.
Plus, the other piece I was thinking of with like the your joint with the casino and the lines is, maybe get something from them where,
Yeah,
maybe
when
you get
this
some.
guy hooks up the when Kuda or my brother keep it techie hook on my OBS, I'm definitely gonna call who's my friend again with Brent Musburger?
With who?
With Brent Musburger. You said you have a friend that works there.
Oh well, South Point, yeah, yeah,
There
yeah,
you
but
go.
yeah, but different cat. But I was thinking something along the lines of, getting a deal with them because like it looked like I just went to their website when you said that because like I know that cat and I'm like, let me see what they got and like they have an app and it's like online betting and shit and it's like, yo, like you should get it on that where like you have like I don't know how that all works, like an affiliate link or something where you sign up for like online betting through the Mace Taggart experience,
Yeah,
powered
bro.
by fucking South Point.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
yeah,
they get their deal, you get your deal, and you can offer all that shit through your channel.
yeah.
I think that'd be
That's what I'm
awesome.
planning to do, bro. I'm planning to get hooked up with a sports book. Uh, I already got free sponsors already. That's good enough. And I'm gonna be a happy person. What's up, Mr. Miami? How you doing, my brother? He's gonna get his mic this week. As soon as you get your mic, bro, you hook that shit up. You pop on up here, bro.
And Mr. Miami just screaming his cell phone like I do.
um, Lou, I appreciate you, man. Stay aboard. Stay on the platform, bro. I'm going back
you
to
No,
know,
football real quick.
no doubt.
you know.
I'm gonna go
All
on
right,
mute.
Miami again. If you didn't hear, the Dolphins rolled today. Uh, their fan base is upset. Typical Miami fan base. They're angry because Tua didn't light up the skyline like they wanted them to. And what you see is what you get, Miami fans. Shut up. You got your boy in there. They got the win. I don't want to hear from you. Just keep your mouth shut. Okay, I'm tired of hearing you whine. We don't have a quarterback. Oh, he's Jesus. Let's build a statue of Tua. Yeah, well, how did your Tua do today? He was average at best. And it's a good thing that the defense played well today. I think Dwayne went to go get a snack.
Yeah, but I'm back.
Mr. Miami
You
gave
know,
you a lot of love, gave you a shout
you
out.
know, all I know is this: when you have a defense that's capable of flipping the field, you are never out of a game, and more than likely, you are more apt to have comfortable wins. And when you think about the turnover battle today, they won 4-2, and I felt kind of bad for Van Noy because he almost made it in the end zone, but
Yeah, you stopped at the half-yard line, right?
but it was good to give Gaskins a a play on the running a touchdown. So I'm not upset about it too much. You know, Mr. Miami 305 Deuce, I'm good, man. Happy to see a Dolphin win. You know, for all those people who are complaining, last year, you know, the Dolphins won their first game of the year at this time. The first game of the year. We're at 4 right now, and it's not done with smoke and mirrors. It's not done with blood and guts the way that first win was, and even more so the second win against the Colts. You think about how difficult that win was, and now you are getting wins where the defense is dominating. The defense is changing the way offenses operate with respect to their tempo and their play calling because they're behind the 8 ball. You know, I was looking forward to the Dolphins scoring that first drive just because the Dolphins defense had gone basically a 3 and out with the Rams that first time, and I was like, oh, they stopped them. So this is the type of situation where the Dolphins usually score. Unfortunately, Tua fumbled, and you know he'll learn and learn from these lessons that he learned today, and I'm very very excited about the defensive prospects, and anybody was talking about trading X right now. You don't trade until at least you have somebody that can take that spot. And right now, nobody has the instincts that X has with respect to getting the ball. And you don't strike the same fear in defenses with a Noah or a uh, Nick Needham on that outside than when you have X and Byron Jones there. So everybody who was supporting that trade X, you don't trade him this year. And I doubt they're gonna trade him. Trading deadline is coming up November 3rd. But I don't think he'll be traded. And uh, you know, you just have to respect what they're doing on defense. I mean, they are truly putting their stamp on the game. They're putting their stamp on each and every game, and that's a good thing. What you think about that, Lou?
Yeah, I appreciate those comments. Because I listened in this morning. I heard Mace talk about how Tua was going to put in at least 3 touchdowns, and I saw that. I just saw like the numbers, and I was like, 28-7. Sometime this afternoon, and I chuckled. I was like, cool. But now that y'all are talking now, like, just a few minutes ago, I looked it up. It's like, oh wait, those were all defensive touchdowns. And me,
Yeah,
like, I'm a
defense
Steelers
played out of
fan.
their minds today, boy.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm a Steelers fan, so I absolutely appreciate defense. That's for my team over there. That's how they've won a lot of it. It wasn't because of like superior offense. It was because the defense just kept the other team from scoring and allowed the mediocre offense to do just enough. So no doubt.
Yep.
Jefferson, let me tell you this in the chat room. You're going to find out this week, the next week, the week after Thanksgiving, because they playing against the top flight quarterbacks, man. Joe Burrow had another big game today. They're going to face him week 13. Week 14, they got Patrick Mahomes. They got Kyler Murray next week. We're going to see some more next week. What
Yep.
it's all about
The,
in
the,
Arizona.
as far as opposing quarterbacks are concerned, the Dolphins are facing some of the not some of the best young quarterbacks that they have in the league right now. You have next week. You have
Yeah, I
Murray.
just gave it to
You
him.
got
Kyler
you got
Murray next week,
you
Justin
got
Herbert the week after.
Justin
Two
Herbert,
weeks later, they got Joe Burrow. Then
Derek Carr.
they got
You got
Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes and Josh Allen. You know, you got you they're going to be facing all these different quarterbacks. So the Dolphins come through with that relatively unscathed. I'm not asking. I would love it if they went undefeated, but as long as there's growth and improvement, they'll be fine. And you know what? The all the commentary this week was with Tua and about how physical the Los Angeles Rams defense was. And I think that really motivated the Dolphin defense to come out there like their hair was on fire. And they they played it. They played with a chip on their shoulder most of the game. Didn't have any stupid penalties, but they played with that physical chip on their shoulder and they showed it.
Hmm, good win for Miami today. Pittsburgh had a great win today. I knew Pittsburgh would go to Baltimore and win.
Man, you talk about I don't know if I want to call it pedigree or just luck, because Pittsburgh's won some games where last minute, last second, those games could easily be 4-3 or 5-3 right now. What are they, 7-0 right now?
7-0.
They could
The
easily
Steelers.
be they could
They're
easily be
undefeated.
4-3. I know they're
They're
undefeated.
they
I know they're
undefeated, and
undefeated.
check it out. Houston did the same thing on the reverse. Houston
Yeah.
Texans lost every game in the
Yep.
last fourth quarter in the last 3 minutes. So and of
Yep.
course you could always go to the last second of the game, but what'd you do for the last 59 minutes and 59 seconds? So
And I
you
tell
know
you what, Jim Harbaugh, I knew that they were going to run the same play over and over again. That last drive. Come on, man, do
Fast one
something
pop up.
different. Do something different. You know, don't put yourself in that situation. Oh man, it just frustrates me to see that. And for all the people that talk about, Lamar Jackson is developing it as a quarterback arm wise, well, why didn't they allow him to really show it on that next to last drive where they ran him like 4 or 5 times in a row, and then he fumbled. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
that's what I'm
typical.
talking about. Where yeah, it's frustrating to play into you play to the Steelers' strength, and you expect to be successful when, in all actuality, you're just playing into their strength.
What's up, Beasley?
Thank you, son. Look at this. My
Raiders.
son made me a nice
There you go.
turkey taco, you know, to snack on while I'm talking with y'all, man.
Speaking of big wins today, this is the reason why
Raiders.
I did not take the Browns game because I said that can go either way. What a big win for the Raiders on the road. Nice play. What a
It
win
was
for the Raiders on the road, man.
it was on. I wasn't staring at it. I was just checking in every few seconds, and I watch a few plays and multitask and play on my phone. Um, they lose the games you kind of expect them to win, and then they're beating teams that you could tell if there's this far in the season, these are good teams. The Browns a decent team. They were 5-1. Uh,
The
And
they
Raiders,
beat
3 road wins already.
right. We beat Kansas City when they were undefeated. And Kansas City is probably, is one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the league.
Yeah,
So this team is showing something. I wish they could
yes,
get
they
some.
are.
I wish they could get some consistency.
I'm glad that your Raiders won today. That was very impressive. The Raiders winning in a freezing, blustery, windy, balmy day in Cleveland. Even snowed
In
in the
the
fourth quarter.
elements, and they shut them down. Only have six
Yeah.
points.
Raiders defense showed up today
it's
on the
good.
road. Raiders 3-1 on the road. The only game they lost was at pathetic New England. So
And then they don't beat. And then they don't beat the Patriots. When the Patriots aren't the same Patriots.
yeah,
Dan, does Brady make that much of a difference?
yes, he
Uh, I would
does.
be- I would believe he
Iman,
does
what's up,
That,
looking
that
at
is
the
Muhammad?
very
records.
clear at this point.
Beautiful. Thank you for coming up
I
here.
mean, just for like confidence and overall, like our general, did he make
Yeah,
that much of a difference? Because what else has changed with the team? They're always the Patriots are always seem to be interchanging parts, on a regular basis. A little move here, and the consistent thing has been, Brady and Gronkowski, and well, at least the past few years. Um, I guess it makes that much of a difference. And you know what? Yeah, he's a great player, but a lot of that has to be mental over the team, leadership. Um, kind of like how Michael
That's
Jordan with the Bulls.
100% right there, because you can, like, all that stuff you just said, like interchangeable parts. It's
Yeah,
interchangeable parts that aren't actually doing anything significant, but the overall leadership, that's what actually makes shit happen,
yeah,
and
I'll
that's where you
never get
actually
rid of him.
that's where you see the difference right now.
um, wow. And that's not anything that you're going to see at a combine. That's not anything that you're going to see any statistic for, you know. But and leadership. What's leadership? Leadership is acting by doing. It's like being a father. It's not what you necessarily tell the kids that they emulate or follow closely to. It's how you walk the walk. And I guess you can't argue with success. He's that dude. I'm happy the Raiders are winning. It finally feels like football is a little cooler here in California than it has been. It was a warm day, and baseball's over. So,
That's right,
uh,
champ.
and basketball's over. So it actually really feels like I kind of get into it and focus on football today.
Hey, man, I'm glad your Raiders pulled that out today. I was watching a lot of that game because the Miami game was a blowout. So I
Yeah,
was watching.
I'm not following that close. That's kind of why I tuned in to listen to hear the experts talk on it instead of since I don't have cable anymore, I could listen to the uh to the YouTube experts.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. What do you think the Raiders' chances are? I mean, they can get up and play against the best teams in the league and beat them, and then they have these clunkers. That's leadership there too.
Oh,
These, these
let me pop up their schedule and see what's going on with them next couple of games. Got it up here. Let me get it. Pop up Raiders. All right, next week the Raiders are at Chargers. Raiders should win that.
yeah, Chargers don't seem to be that good this year.
And what they did today was embarrassing, blowing a big lead like that. Uh, After that, the Raiders. Let me see what they got. Week
I really hate they're in Los Angeles, and I'm from Los Angeles. I think they should have just stayed down in San Diego.
on the Chargers. Yeah, it's not the same with them. You know what I'm saying? Them
Yeah,
playing in L.A. It's like they're renting. Or subleasing. That's how I look at them.
they should
Hey,
have stayed
Mace.
down in San Diego.
What's up?
Every now and then it was fun to go down and drive a couple hours to San Diego and spend the weekend and see the Chargers play against a team that you like. You know, uh, yeah, it's a funny feeling. I guess they want the bigger market.
Hey, Mace. After you pull up that schedule
Yeah,
for the Raiders, pull up the schedule for Buffalo.
a Buffalo schedule is murder. I can tell you that right now. Buffalo schedule is fucking murder, bro.
So we're halfway through the season. We got a decent idea of the contenders, the pretenders, and those that still got a chance if they put the rest of the season together.
Raiders. Here we go with the Raiders.
Who did they lose to? They lost to Miami. Who else?
No, the Raiders
I mean,
lost to
they lost to the Patriots, and who else?
Miami.
They lost
The Raiders lost to the
Buffalo.
Saints. They beat the Saints because the Raiders started 2-0. They lost to Buffalo. They lost to New England, and I forgot their other loss.
Uh,
Did they lose to an NFC West team? I mean NFC South team. They ain't play Green. They ain't play. Oh, they lost to Tampa last week. That's their
oh,
three losses: Buffalo, New England, and Brady. That's what they lost to.
okay, and Brady.
All right, they're at the Chargers. Then they got the Broncos at home. Then they got the Chiefs at home. That's a Sunday night game in Vegas. Then they're at
That,
Atlanta. They're at the Jets. Those are very easy, winnable games. Then they got
there's gonna be fights at the Chargers Raider game.
Yes, I agree with that. Then the Colts at home. I know they got Miami at home. They got 3 home games in a row. Colts, Chargers, Miami. Then they go to Denver.
So,
Very
so,
winnable.
so the Chargers are in their little their division, right? So that's why they play
Yes,
the
the
Chargers so many
Chargers, the
times.
Broncos. They haven't played the
Right.
Broncos yet either, but they beat the Chiefs. That's what. And they got the Chiefs in a couple of weeks to rematch in Las Vegas.
In fact, it was no okay. I remember the last time I did that and went down to San Diego is when they played they played the Raiders around the end of December 2016. Time goes by pretty quick, and the Raiders won that one.
I'm mad enough to
Um,
hear Buffalo. I know Buffalo's schedule's brutal. I've been following them all year, and it doesn't get easier. This is Buffalo coming up. I know their bye is week 11. Buffalo next week. Uh, Seattle at home, and that is going to be a war. That'll be my early game next week. My late game, of course, is Miami at Arizona. After that, it's at Arizona. Bye. Then the Chargers at home at San Francisco, Pittsburgh on a Sunday night. It should be fascinating. Um, at Denver, at New England, and then the Dolphins. Not easy.
and then they got one more game, right?
No, that's it. Their
The
bye week is
Raiders.
week 11.
Who is that? The Raiders or Buffalo?
That's Buffalo. They play
Oh, okay.
Seattle. They play
Okay.
Seattle next Sunday in Buffalo. Then, let me get back. Got it.
I thought you
So,
was gonna put it up on the screen so everybody could see it.
I don't know. people care about Buffalo's schedule. No, you.
Well, I just wanted to see it in
No, I'm
regards
good. I
to
got guys popping back up here. Let me see. Oh, yo, Iman, what's up, bro?
the chances the Dolphins get in
What's
the
up, man?
AFC East.
What's up, buddy? How are you? Let me
I'm good. I'm good.
share
How
the
you doing?
screen. I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. How you been?
Been good. Been good. I would have came on earlier, but I was at the gym this morning when you started.
Man, you
I
always at
came
the
up
gym,
and then you
bro.
left. Yeah.
All right. You always at the gym, bro. That's okay.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna talk for a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna be in and out. So
Trying to
what y'all
get
talking about
Buffalo
now?
schedule up here. What's up, bro?
That you guys are talking about Denver or
Oh, let's talk about who's playing at Denver. You know, like
all
Buffalo
right.
got to go to Denver. The Raiders got to play them twice.
Yeah. Denver's real good, man. People keep forgetting, man. Denver's guy has a really good defense. Like
Trying to
for a
get
while
Buffalo
now, at least
schedule
like
up
the
here.
last 5 years, they've had a pretty solid defense. So that was a
Who's
good
your
win, though.
quarterback?
Yeah.
Drew Lock.
Yeah, he had a
Drew
great
Lock.
fourth quarter today.
Who?
Drew Lock had a
Lock it
great
in.
fourth quarter today.
I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah, he's
What
pretty
happened?
good. He just got
I'm
hurt
all over
early
the
in the
place.
year.
Where did the boy that won the Heisman at LSU? Where did he land? Is he playing or is he on the
Cincinnati,
bench?
he's playing very well.
Is
Who?
he
Who won the
starting?
Heisman? Oh, you
Joe
talking about
Burrow.
Joe
Yeah, he
Burrow?
starts.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Joe Burrow's having a
Oh yeah.
monster
Burrow's
year,
good.
They
boy.
got rid of he came in and they got rid of Andy Dalton, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow,
That was a good move.
Andy Dalton been started for 5 years at least.
Yeah, they've been like Cincinnati. They've drafted pretty well at quarterback. Like even Dalton. I mean, he ain't like he's not the guy that's gonna take you there, but he was pretty good for at least the
Yeah, he
years
can
that he was
only
there. Yeah,
he can only
he won
take
like
you
at
so
least 10,
far.
11 games. Yeah.
Man, being a starter quarterback in the NFL is an accomplishment.
Oh yeah.
Because there's somebody gunning for your job. You know, the competition is heated, and you gotta win that job every year. You know.
Yeah, that's what I had a class with an N.F.L player. He said the same thing. He went to school here in Minnesota, and he went to the Broncos actually. Yeah, his name is Willie Middlebrook. If you look him up, yeah. So he got drafted. I think he played cornerback, maybe safety, a little bit of safety, but he played cornerback. And he was telling me like once you get in, like not getting in is easy, but staying in is harder than actually getting in.
Right.
They're gunning for your job.
I
You
just
see
know
the
it
you
from
see you
watching.
see the
I just
next
know
two
it from
games?
watching Hard Knocks.
Yep.
Dwayne, you see the next two games?
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule as well. They got Seattle, Arizona, a bye, the Rams, San Francisco,
Yeah, they
Pittsburgh.
played the Rams already.
I mean the Chargers.
Yeah.
The Chargers.
Yeah.
I see Los Angeles. I instantly think about the Rams, but that is the Chargers. The Chargers, the 49ers, Pittsburgh, Denver, New England, and then finish up with Miami. Yeah, there's a good chance that, especially if the Dolphins can win this game against Arizona, that you're looking at the AFC East champs in Miami.
Maybe.
Because I don't see Buffalo winning 5 of those games.
I think Buffalo's in trouble right now. Even though they won today, I think that they're gonna
Their
they gotta get
defense,
their
they
act
can't
together.
stop the run.
Yeah.
They can't stop the run. Now, the Dolphins don't run that well, but the Dolphins can get better at running.
Who's the
I think
Dolphins quarterback now?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Okay, the guy. All right, the rookie.
Yes. He
How, and
started today.
wow, they got rookies starting in the NFL. That ain't easy to do, man. They got to learn the whole playbook, a much faster game. So those dudes are sharp, man.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, this Joe Burrow, bro, I tell you, him and the kid in
Herbert.
the kid in
Justin Herbert.
there you go. Those two, wow.
Didn't Herbert go to you? Where did he go? He went
He
to
went to
LSU
the
as well.
Chargers.
No, but where did he play in college?
Oregon.
Oh, okay, that guy. Oh
Yeah, he
yeah,
looks
yeah,
real good, bro.
yeah. The tall kid. He's even like
Yeah,
6'6", 6'7".
yeah. He looks
Yeah,
very
yeah,
impressive, man.
he's a player. He's a
Yo,
player.
Dante S, what's up, bro? You wanna pop up here? Pop
I
up
wash the
here, bro.
dishes.
Jefferson, why ain't you up here?
Why? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Why do you guys think they're look a rookie quarterback? No matter who he was, never used to start in the NFL. Now it looks like they're all starting. Why is that? Why do you think?
The college system. What these coaches do in the NFL is they adapt some of what they did in college and put it in the pro playbook.
All right, so they come from passing programs
Yes, exactly.
and they're running pro sets.
Yes.
All right. All right. No, there had to be a reason the players can't be that much better. Is that they're just more adapted to the pro game.
Yeah.
Mace with the answers.
There you go.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm not following it that close, but I know a bit.
No, I said, there you go. You gave me a compliment. I said, very good.
No, definitely. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I
Man,
okay.
man, remember, you're old, Mace. Remember, I'm going way back.
Another reason why you seeing rookies playing sooner is because even though there's a 5-year contract, you want to find out before that third, fourth year what you got in your player, and that's why you're seeing a lot more rookies starting early so that they can get that full time to see what they have in that player.
That's part of it. But what happens if he's a bum?
But if he's a
bum, then you can make that decision sooner and move on from him.
That's why I said that.
What if he's Jamarcus Russell?
Playbook.
What if he's Jamarcus Russell? You're already deeply invested in him.
Yeah,
because
you don't have to worry about
if he's a top three pick, you write him a check for $20 million or better.
Also, let me throw in this, my brother. Another reason why Beasley is because these quarterbacks don't make much money no more when they get their rookie contract. That's That's a big reason. They're not making that Jamarcus Russell got.
If they're a top 5 pick.
No, they're not making nowhere near like Jamarcus made. They're not, seriously, brother. They ain't making the crazy money Jamarcus made or fucking Sam Bradford. That was ridiculous. And Matthew Stafford. Yeah. They ain't making nothing like that, bro. Not even close.
Hold on. Kyler Murray was the first pick, right?
Yeah.
So what did he sign for? He still got a $20-30 million signing bonus, right?
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't say 30. He probably got like 20, but he's only getting paid what, $5 million?
Yeah, but you got $20 million to fucking start.
Well, you know what?
The NFL contracts, as you know, are top heavy.
Yeah, but my point is, brother,
with no guarantees.
No, I'm agreeing with you, but the point I'm going to make to you is that Murray, for
he got
what
a $23 million signing bonus.
They're not the money. Murray,
he's only getting $35 million.
Yeah, Murray. So I don't care about the money with Kyler Murray. I don't care. What I care about, what I'm trying to tell him, Dwayne, is he has outperformed this contract already. That's what you want from these kids: performance. The money, who cares? You don't perform, he ain't going to be there much longer. Ask Josh Rosen.
He won't. Not only will he won't be there, he'll be at home watching the games on Sunday with us.
Exactly. No one cares.
He'll be out. He'll be out the league. Right.
The kid you asked about from LSU?
Yeah.
He's outperforming his contract first year.
See, I don't know. I'm not following it that close.
Oh,
I'm happy to hear it. Because even though I'm an SC fan, and I'm not crazy about LSU, you got to respect somebody with some game. You know? And
exactly. He's outperforming his contract right now.
Yeah.
You know, Kyler Murray's outperforming his contract. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If these kids outperform, they're going to get paid mucho money. But if they don't, they're gone. Like I said, the kid from the Jets, he's the next to go. Okay? If the Jets keep losing, he'll be the next to. He won't be there.
I didn't even think he was ready for the NFL, man.
Yeah, small USC boy.
Sam Darnold. Yeah, he couldn't even hold on to the ball at SC.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I don't care about the money. I care more about Dante S. Excellent point. Kyler Murray got $35 million for 5 years. Jamarcus Russell got $61 million. There you go. That's the big difference.
Well, Jamarcus fucked it up for everybody.
There you go. Your boy Derek Carr was a second rounder. He didn't get nothing. He got his when he to a degree outperformed his contract, his rookie contract. But I think Derek Carr is okay. I don't think he's a superstar, but I think he's okay. You saw that today with that big run against Cleveland.
No, he's a
Well, he
player.
got a contract extension, didn't he?
Yeah, that's why I said. Yeah, he
Yeah.
played well enough. I'm not saying
He's
he
a player.
outperformed it.
Yeah,
Kyler
that first,
Murray in 2 years has outperformed his. Joe
that
Burrow
first,
is outperforming his contract right
yeah,
now.
that first year, Derek Carr did outperform his contract. That first year,
Or the second year, whatever year they were 12 and they were 12 and 40, took him to
yeah,
the
That
playoffs.
was his
Then as soon,
his
and
third year.
no. And as soon as he got hurt, the
That was
team
it.
lost.
That
And
was
if
it.
you'd have watched the Raiders that season, there was a game in the middle of the season where they carted him off the field. He looked like he was injured, and the team ran up 30 points on him. Then he came back and won the game. So they're everything rides on him. He's the franchise player.
Did y'all? Hey, hold up a second. Did you see that play that the Cowboy just did? He sacked the crap out of Wilson, sacked the crap out of Wentz, and forced the fumble, and he recovered it all in one swoop, man.
Yeah, let me take a look at this rookie
Not to cut
quarterback
you
for
off, I'm
Dallas.
sorry. I'm sorry,
No,
BZ.
that's cool. That's some pro
I'm sorry.
ball type.
That was just a crazy play.
That's some Lawrence Taylor type shit. Some pro ball
All
type
right,
shit.
Dallas got 2nd and 10 at the 4.
Yeah.
I mean, not 2nd and 10, 2nd and 3 from the 4-yard line. Like I was saying, hey Iman, what's up, bro? Iman, yo, Iman, what's up, bro?
I'm eating, man. My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm watching the game.
what's the weather like in Minneapolis, bro?
Cold.
Cold.
Yo, you ain't missing nothing here, bro. It's cold here
Nope.
back in the city, bro.
I'm 2,000 miles away. It's always cold there, even in the winter shit.
Hell yeah.
Cowboys tried to do a wildcat, but they got the 1st and goal. Okay, and Zeke got it to the 2. You ready for tomorrow night?
I got the Giants.
Yeah, I know you do. You know I'm taking Tampa in the points.
Who's
17-14. That's the score. Giants.
who's the I'm sorry to ask all these questions.
No, go ahead, man. This is what
No,
I'm here for.
Who's the Cowboys quarterback now that Zach is out?
Some dude.
Some backup dude. I look at his
I don't
name.
even know his name.
There
I
That's
we
think
fucked
go.
up.
he might be a rookie. I think. Let me look at his name.
Wow. This is what you do with your quarterback handoff and lose 5 yards. Typical. I hate these teams today that don't let their quarterback. You pay these motherfuckers so much money. Let them win games for you. A la Drew Lock today. Hell of a comeback by Drew Lock today.
Ben DiNucci. Something like that.
Oh shit, fuck. I don't even remember him from college. I don't even have a clue who that is.
Let me see.
Where'd he go to high
23, so he might be a rookie. Let's see.
He is a rookie.
Oh, he is a rookie. Yeah, he's a rookie. Yep.
They weren't
Seventh round.
They weren't expecting Zach to get injured. They got no backup that you can expect to bring you
Eagles
there.
recovered the fumble. They sacked
back
that
in Indy.
quarterback, and he fumbled the football. Eagles got the ball back. So Iman, you got them. You think they're gonna relive Super Bowl 43, huh?
Hey, the Giants got his number, Brady's number, and what's his name? Nick Foles has Brady's number. So he lost to the Bears.
Okay, handsome.
And he gonna lose to the
Okay,
Giants. But no, the
handsome.
Giants got a good defense though, so they might be able to get to him. They might slow things down a little bit. So that's the only reason I give them a chance. Because last year the
Pittsburgh
defense stunk it
schedule.
up, but this year I think they're ranked like number 11 now.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anything, defense will do something. And they got
Steelers
Freeman
up
coming
here.
back, supposedly.
Well, Lou, you get a bye next week for the Steelers. They're at Dallas. They should win that very comfortably.
Steelers at Dallas? Oh yeah.
Then
I'll
they
go
got the
Steelers.
Bengals at home. They should win that.
Yeah,
Then
we
they're
know.
at Jacksonville. Jesus Christ, man. Your Steelers going to be 11-0 by the time they get the rematch at home against Baltimore on Thanksgiving night, bro. Then the Redskins. That's another one. That's 12-0, 12-1, or 13-0.
Hold on. What do they call them? The Washington football team? They couldn't
Yeah.
think of any other name than that.
No.
And
He's a
we're
good
still
enough
gonna call.
name.
Pittsburgh.
You know what? We'll be calling them the Redskins now for the next 5 years. You'll be calling them the Redskins. So what's their name? Is Washington football team?
That's what they call themselves. My God, no joke. The Steelers will go 14-2 at least. At least.
That's a
Do the
hell of a
Steelers
record.
have the Chiefs on the schedule?
No,
No. Oh, they lucky.
no, they don't play the Chiefs. I get the feeling Pittsburgh's gonna have home field.
Yeah, let me
Can the
see,
Chiefs?
man.
Can
'Cause
the
if they,
Chiefs? Can the Chiefs repeat?
that's what I'm thinking.
Can they repeat? They can repeat.
Yeah, they got
But
like
I tell
95%
you,
of their roster.
Pittsburgh in the cold in January. I don't know, man.
Man,
Depends.
Mahomes is something special. There's nobody like him in the league.
You better believe it.
That boy,
If
that boy slings that ball from all kind of fucking angles. He's got vision of the field like Magic Johnson,
You should have
or
saw him
Larry
today,
Bird.
bro. He flipped the ball underhanded for a touchdown today, bro, to Kelsey.
See, I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. He
I
can
saw it
skedaddle
live.
for a
They were
couple of
playing the
yards.
Jets.
Yeah, he's definitely something special.
Threw for 416 today and 5 touchdowns.
That's all. Do an underhanded touchdown. He can throw it from all angles. He's throwing
Yes, he can. He's special. Patrick
something.
Mahomes is definitely special. No doubt about that. He is
If they
special.
if they protect him, and he can run a bit too, can he? But he
Yes, he
doesn't.
can.
But he can, yeah. And he's so quick with his release.
He is
I got it.
special talent.
I got it. No, I got to go upstairs to my computer and look on YouTube to see the underhand.
Yo, you'll
touchdown
love it.
pass.
He threw it underhand for a touchdown today.
How many yards? 10, 12 yards?
It was like 3-4 yards, but it
Oh,
was beautiful.
still, but he got it done. Yeah,
He got it done. That's it.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
that right.
Some people are fumble the ball or get run out of bounds.
Yep. Not him. He knows what to do with the
Hey,
football.
You know,
He probably been
talking
doing.
about Patrick.
He's probably been doing shit like this since he was a kid. You know,
Yeah, hanging around his father when his father played for the Mets.
his father's a pitcher, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's pitcher. I'll tell you, get back to Pittsburgh. Lou, unmic yourself. Lou. Seriously.
Yeah,
They only got 2 tough games left. At Baltimore, at Buffalo, bro. They're gonna go 14-2, bro.
yeah. Why
The
not? They
Steelers
could go
play
14-2,
nobody, bro.
but yeah, but they still gotta take it through the playoffs, and that's the hard part. That's always been a difficult thing. You know, like I always go back to 2006-07 when you know they were the lowest seed in the playoffs, and they got to the Super Bowl and they won it. But you know, we'll see what happens.
Oh man, do Pittsburgh got it easy, man.
Steelers
Wow.
never a lock. It doesn't matter how easy the schedule looks; they're never a lock.
I think Lou, with this defense, bro, Pittsburgh to me, bro, it's gonna be tough to beat them in Heinz Field in the playoffs, bro. And the only
Yeah.
guy who can do it, he's not in the conference no more. He's in Tampa.
What? Nah, that's okay. We're all good with that. Hey, I
Mahomes
got to
could beat
drop
him
off,
over there.
Mace.
I love you, bro. You have a good day. You have a good
All
night.
right, man. Peace. I'm gonna
Peace,
listen
baby.
off in the clouds.
I'll see you
All right.
Tuesday night, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be in the clouds, man. Peace, everybody. Peace to the panel and the chat. I'll catch
Yo,
y'all
Lou,
later.
enjoy the Steeler
All right,
win,
take
bro.
care, man.
Love you, buddy. Great comandante, Lou.
I'm gonna drop off too. Thanks for answering all my questions and getting me up to date.
You don't have nothing else?
Fuck, I asked you every question in the world, all the different quarterbacks. I found out what everyone landed, and then no, I'll look at the stats and everything myself. Glad my team won today.
Check out
Catch you
Joe
later.
Burrow. Congrats on the silver and black attack, bro. And whenever you want to talk Raiders, come on up. We do it, all right?
Well, I gotta know. I don't know as much as you. I'm catching up.
Yeah, I'll catch you up.
All right, thanks.
Good, Beasley. Love you, bro.
All right.
And take care, champ.
You got it. You got it, man.
Hey,
The stud
72
muffin
Fins logo.
Beasley himself, the big LA Dodger fan. Go ahead, Dwayne.
I was dressing 72 Fins logo. Don't worry about Tua. He's gonna be fine. his first day after a year of not having, you know, you got to remember he missed 4 or 5 games of his college career as well. So, it take a little time to knock that rust off. So, no, I didn't say a couple of years to develop. I said he'll be fine. Just
Yo,
getting the
72
rust off.
Fins logo. You better be up here Saturday for the Legacy Boys, bro. You better
Okay.
be up here Saturday afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern time. For
And Gailey
the
didn't.
poster is beautiful, bro.
Gailey didn't have to call a lot of offensive plays today because they had a big lead. So it was more about protecting the lead than anything else. And and Foot, I know in South Carolina when it gets below 40, y'all act like the world is coming to an end. So I understand your trepidation about the weather. Uh, I got family in South Carolina, and they a lot of them, except for my moms and pops who's from New York, they they go crazy when the weather gets below 40. So
Platinum,
uh
get your ass up here. Go ahead,
but
Dwayne, keep talking.
but when you think about what the the Steelers have as far as the schedule is concerned, yeah, it's pretty easy. They should be 13-3, 14-2. But guess what? We've seen them before be 14-2, 15-1, and not make it. Get bumped in the first round of
Because they
playoffs.
lost to one man in the championship game. And that
Well,
one
not
man's
even
in
that.
Tampa now.
They don't have the
Yeah.
same squad, man. The AB ain't there. They don't have Le'Veon, and I don't think any of those guys can get them there. Their defense
Well,
is good, but I don't know. That's why I wanted to see them play in the regular season against Mahomes, because I think if they see him in the playoffs, that's it. That's gonna be their last game.
well,
I
it's
know
gonna be
one
a battle. It's gonna be a battle to get that number 1 seed between Kansas City and Pittsburgh, and
won't be the
that's
Ravens
gonna
because
be
they
tough.
lost to both of them.
Yeah, because if
Yeah.
they beat the Ravens, yeah, then they could probably get it.
They already beat the Ravens. They beat them today on
That's
the
what
road.
if they beat them again,
That'll
that's what
be
I'm saying. Because
Thanksgiving night in Pittsburgh.
if the Ravens beat them and the Chiefs beat the Ravens and they both end up with the same record, it would go to the Chiefs, right? Like let's say they both go 15-1.
It would depend on it would de-
And the
if
Ravens can't go 15-1.
No,
yeah.
I'm not talking about the Raiders. I'm talking about the Chiefs and the Steelers.
I don't know. Let me see. The Chiefs lost to who? The Raiders.
They
To
lost
the
to the
Pittsburgh
Raiders,
don't
Raiders.
yeah.
play the Raiders.
Pittsburgh doesn't play the Raiders, right?
No.
All right.
So common opponent is out. So it would be conference record. That would be the first. The first one is head to head. Then you have conference and division records. But since they're not in the same division, you go conference record, and then you go common opponents after that, and then you have points differential,
Mm-hmm.
and points differential with teams that are common as well. So there's a
Well,
lot
if
of
they go
a
by
lot of
points,
things
I
still
think
to
they would
go,
win.
huh?
If I'm
If
Kansas
they go by
City,
points, I think Kansas City would get the number 1 seed in because
if I'm Kansas City,
they've been outscoring everybody.
if I'm Kansas
Played.
City, don't lose another game
Exactly, that's it. But I think
because
Kansas City
if they
could go 15-1.
because if they have to go to Pittsburgh and that cold weather, I don't know.
Yeah, let's see. Kansas City
Well,
got
Kansas City,
Carolina.
Kansas City is cold too, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City, they get snow late in January. They get
Yeah,
they get snow. They get bad weather in Kansas. That's where they play at Kansas City, Kansas. It gets cold out there on those plains, man.
yeah.
So
Let's see.
that's
They
not a
got
big advantage. It's not like Miami going to Pittsburgh or Miami going to Kansas City. Kansas City going anywhere.
it don't matter.
It's not gonna be that big of an advantage because they're used to the cold. Now,
Yep.
where the home field advantage in that situation would come in is in the kicking game because it's very hard to kick field goals in that open end. So
Pittsburgh, Kansas
at
City.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Kansas City would be a fascinating
AFC
championship game.
Championship game. Yeah. Kansas
Well, I'll
City
tell
kid
you what team not to sleep on. A lot of people are sleeping on them. And
Who?
to me, this team, like Pittsburgh, are the only two teams well balanced in the AFC is the Colts.
Colts. Yeah, I said that before. But it's just Phillip Rivers. I can't depend on him, man. I don't know.
No excuses
Listen,
for Phillip. He
If
has
they
the
had
best
Andrew Luck,
offensive line he's ever had.
I would put the Colts in the AFC title game with the Chiefs. If they had Andrew Luck, if he miraculously comes back in the middle of the season, like I want to play again, you know. But nah.
Colts
Yeah,
looking
they would
real
get
good
close.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
Real
man,
good.
the Colts,
Got the Ravens next week, by the way, in
the
Indianapolis. That's one
Colts.
of the early games next week.
That should be a good one.
I am not fearing them at all. I mean, they barely beat Cincinnati. They barely they barely beat uh Chicago, and they barely beat
They
and they
destroyed
and they
Chicago,
and they
man.
they
They
no, it was
dominated Chicago.
1911. That's not
Yeah, but it was
destroying.
19-3 late.
And
Chicago got a late
they
touchdown.
lost to Jacksonville. So
Yeah, that was the first
come
game of
on.
the year.
And they lost to Cleveland. So I'm not scared of them. They don't strike fear, and that defense is good. But when you got a human turnover machine like Phillip Rivers as your quarterback, you are
Yep, that's his
never
middle
safe
name.
with a lead.
And they're at Pittsburgh in a couple of weeks, by the way. The Colts. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, they like what is that
No,
week
they play the Colts.
16?
They play the Steelers the 27th of December.
Yeah.
They got Detroit. They got Baltimore next week, and then Tennessee, then Green Bay, and then Tennessee again.
That's nice for them.
I think they'll probably go like 11-5, 10-6. Let me see, because I'm seeing at
They
least
not
3
gonna
more
win that
losses.
division. They're not gonna
Nah,
win
to
that
me, they're
division.
winning that division, bro.
Oh no, it's
Nah.
going to Tennessee. Yeah.
I don't take Tennessee seriously. Look who's
Damn,
the
son.
quarterback. Enough said. And he played like he always does in Cincinnati today. Can't
I
take
got
that. Any team with that guy at quarterback, I do not take seriously.
I don't know, man. They got Derrick Henry. That team is always gonna be able to be taken seriously.
Not
Yep.
by me, they're not.
Okay.
Fuck
All
out of
right.
here. Not by me, they're not. Shit.
Not about me.
That you look at their schedule, they got Baltimore at home, then at Tennessee, Green Bay, and then home to
Another
Tennessee.
gutless team today, losing to the 1-5 Viking, 1-5
Hey man,
Vikings at
yo,
home. Gutless.
they still pretty good, man. Hey, Dalvin Cook killed it
So
today, man.
so you got to
Put up
remember the
50
Vikings
points
coming
in
off the
fantasy.
bye, and that's a division rival. They was amped up. They was amped up. And you didn't have
Joke.
Aaron Jones in the game either for Green Bay.
Yep.
I'll
Yep.
say it right
They
now.
weren't
I
able to
love
run the
San
ball.
Francisco Thursday night, and I'll have the pregame show at 5 o'clock here. I love San Francisco
I could
Thursday night against Green Bay.
I could easily see the Colts losing 3 of those 4 games that I just called out.
Oh, you said Baltimore, Green Bay, and
Baltimore 2 with 10.
Houston, and
Baltimore, Tennessee, Green Bay, Tennessee. They could easily lose 3 of those 4 games.
Oh, they can easily win 3 of those 4 games.
They don't score enough points to me. I know
Well,
they
they
put up
scored
41
41
today, but
today, and everybody picked the
that's
Lions today,
against
which is a joke. Can't take the Lions
against
seriously.
Stafford.
Yeah, he
I
did
mean,
the typical Matthew Stafford throwing a pick 6.
you look at their schedule they played. They played Jacksonville, they played Minnesota, the Jets, Chicago, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Detroit. There's only one team on that schedule, 2 teams on that schedule that are above 500.
And you play who you play, man. Bill Parcells,
Oh, they
baby.
lost to Cleveland though. So
Cleveland's
Right.
not bad. I just think what happened today was the Raiders just outplayed them. And the Raiders
no, I
are
was
pretty
talking
decent.
about the Colts. He said the Colts had faced only two opponents that's over
I
500.
didn't say that.
Yeah, that's
Big
what I'm
Dwayne
saying.
said that.
Yeah, but they and they only beat one of them, so it was only Chicago that beat. They edged out.
Yep.
Hey,
that's
don't they
why
play Pittsburgh this year?
Yeah, at the
They play
end,
them-
Yeah,
before the
but
end.
don't they
play
play
them
the next
Christmas
4
weekend.
games Dwayne said?
They play Baltimore, Tennessee,
They could lose all 4.
Tennessee.
They
Honestly.
can win 3 out of 4.
Or they can
I
lose
don't
3 out
see
of
them
4.
winning
Or
3 out of
4 out
4.
of 4. 4 out of 4.
Yo, what's up,
I see them.
Rashid? Pop up here, man. Here's the link.
Yeah,
And then
it's
they
gonna be a
finish.
tough next 4
I'll
games.
read the comments. 72 logo. Don't worry, I got you, bro. Don't worry, I got you
They
guys with
finish
the
up
comments.
with Houston, at the Raiders, home to Houston,
Yeah.
at Pittsburgh, at Jacksonville. So
You
they
think they're
better.
gonna lose the rest of them?
No, I don't think they're gonna lose the rest of them,
You guys
They
are
but
sleeping
potentially
on them.
could.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't think they get more than 9 wins this year.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Uh,
All right, let
they
me
already
read
at
these
what? They already at
comments.
5. So maybe what? 4 more wins max from the rest of the season.
I don't know about that. You guys are nuts, bro. You guys are making the
They going
Colts out
fu-
to be
Yeah,
cruddy,
like when
they
I do
man.
going
division, like
they
when I
going
like
as the best they can do is 4-4 to me.
4-4. Yeah, when
Yep,
I do
that
the
puts
like
them at
division
9-7.
opponents,
Hold on, let
I
me answer
usually
my brother's questions real quick because
yeah.
he
Go
got a
ahead.
little bit uptight with me. What I think of Tua today? Let me see. Let me see what else. I'm not a big Tua fan, by the way, so people could know that. I don't care. All I care about was the team won today. The defense looks great. I don't care about the quarterback, to be real with you guys. So you say Tua is going to take a couple of years to develop? I didn't say that. Dwayne said that. Start
No,
planting
I
them. Let me
didn't.
choose
No,
up
I
here.
didn't say that. I didn't
Oh,
say that either. And I answered him at that time. I said, no, it's not going to take him 2 years. I said that, but you got to realize that the rust that he's gotten from not playing those last 5 games of the college season, plus all of this time, he's got some rust. I didn't
I,
say anything, put any time limit on his development. I didn't use not one date
okay,
or,
fine. I
or
was wrong. I mean,
time.
I'm not Mr. Perfect.
I'm talking
I
to him,
think.
not you. I'm
Okay.
talking to him.
I think Tua is not there yet. Reading defenses. He is a little behind as far as the speed of the game. I don't know. Dwayne saw more of it than I did. What I saw of the game is that the defense was just kicking ass today. That's what I saw of the game live.
Yeah,
Every time up there was doing fucking monstrous on D.
he called
Mm.
a very conservative offensive plan today, and that's because A, he's a rookie, and B, because they got out to such a big lead, there was no need to expose him at that particular time. So that's why it looked like he was so ineffective, but in essence, they called a very conservative game.
And you better believe that next Sunday, Arizona will throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at that kid. Buddha Baker will be lurking next Sunday. Let me see what else
Permission to
said.
speak.
What's going on, fellas?
Permission to
What's
speak.
up, Rashid? How you doing? Go ahead, Jefferson.
Rashid, much love. Dwayne, much love. Mace, much love.
Always.
Honestly, Tua, and luckily I'm sub to a couple of guys that like will like get the clips. Tua was mobile and accurate. He was in the pocket and accurate when he had a pocket. He saw one dude loose, his instinct kicked in. That's what I remember from Alabama. Yes, I cannot argue with the rust. I can't. It was there. But honestly, it wasn't him dropping the passes. And honestly, he was more accurate with rust than Fitzgerald was ever while playing.
Wow, that's saying a hell
I
of a lot.
mean, honestly, how many times? And if I watch the clips again, look at some players where the ball was there
Yeah.
and it was like it came at them so hard their hands didn't catch it or they wasn't ready for it. And he saw them and he put it everywhere. It wasn't a one specific receiver, one specific running back. Man, if you were eligible, he put that ball in your hands and he aimed at numbers. And that's what I saw. A lot of bounces off chest and hands. And honestly, He didn't get hurt. He kept the game alive, and he didn't waste a pass. It
Okay.
didn't look good, but honestly, look at the team he's working with, and the receivers haven't shown up even now.
Well, let me
I
read
mean, it
72
would have been
Finn's
a better
logo.
game if he would, they would have caught it. It's
Okay,
a bad game because they didn't. That's my perception of it.
all right, let me give it back. I'm gonna give it back to you in a second. Rashid, what's up, my
No,
brother?
I'm done.
Before Rashid, did he drop? I hope he comes back. Uh, 72 Fins logo said two things. One, the offensive line is not there yet. They need another one for the running game to be better a year from now. Center or guard, I agree. Base, you're not reading the I read the comments. I'm reading them. So why is Joe Burrow and Herbert is not being used conservatively? I'm gonna tell you what. I'll do Herbert first. He's loaded with weapons, man. All you had to see him today for 3.5 quarters, bro. He got fucking weapons galore. Okay, that's why he's playing as well as
Honestly,
he is. As far as Burrow goes,
Herbert
Joe
got a
Burrow,
arm.
Joe Burrow, he's playing well because the team believes. And Cincinnati ain't going nowhere, bro. That's why. Okay. And as far as Tua inheriting a great defense, or let me take that back. A defense, we'll see. Next week, Kyler Murray. We'll see. So, Dolphin fan, you want to see how consistent your defense is? We'll see next week in Arizona. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, that's a bad boy. That Kyler Murray, bro. Bad boy.
Yep.
But hey, look, the Dolphins, again, every win they've had this year, they won comfortably. The Seattle game was, to me, the big disappointment because they left points on the field, and that's probably why Tua is playing and the old man is not playing. Because against that pathetic defense, you don't kick 5 field goals. But the Dolphin defense is coming along, like Dwayne said. I said, wait till the defense comes. Dwayne saying the same thing. I think the Dolphins defense will play good next week. I do, against Calamar. I do. I think next week's game, you're going to have to let the kid win a game for you, bro. That's why you draft him number 5. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, the kid on the other side, they're playing next week, he'll find a way to score. Okay? He'll find a way. It's going to be a good game next week. I'm telling you. Dolphin fan who's disappointed that the quarterback did nothing today, well, that's your loss, bro. That's your loss.
So 72 Fins logo. I hope you read my comments that I just put up there. So those are some of the reasons why that you are seeing Burrow and Burrow and Herbert throw more stats because they're in situations where they have to. Meanwhile, this game, and you can only go by this game so far, the Dolphins had a comfortable lead. The defense flipped the field, made things very easy for Tua to be successful, and then they put it in cruise control for the second half.
Let me go back to Joe Burrow since he said that they have to have a shootout. He won comfortable today against a 5-1 Titan team with a very overrated quarterback that we all know well.
Say that again, Mace.
He won very comfortable today. He had a
Yeah,
monster game today, Joe Burrow, against a 5-1 Titan team with a very overrated quarterback that we all know so well.
Yeah, I think this was the first time that he's played with a lead.
Well, he did win. He got 2
I
wins now, and he should have won in Philly,
Yeah, but
but he
his
didn't have a
second
tie
win,
in Philly.
his first win was against. Hold on, let me take a look and see.
He beat Jacksonville.
Yeah, they beat
But
Jacksonville.
they're
can't even
both, to me,
argue with neither
Jacksonville
one of y'all.
and
That's
Cincinnati is on the same level. To me,
So
Cincinnati and Jacksonville is on the same level.
I
We
can't
know
even.
Cincinnati's only winning 4 games at best. They ain't going nowhere.
Burrow
They'll be
had
at the top
three
of the draft
300
this year.
yards passing in that game, and it was 33-25. So it was basically a shootout.
But he won the game. I'm talking about wins.
Yeah,
I don't care how you win. I'm talking about
yeah,
wins.
yeah,
I don't care how you win.
yeah.
It's about getting the job done. Like I said earlier to Beasley was in here. I said either you perform or you're out. Already, this is Josh Rosen's third team in the NFL, and he's in the practice squad in Tampa
Yeah.
because he doesn't perform.
Burrow's thrown for 300 yards 5 times, and a lot of
That's
those
what
games.
you. That's what you
Yeah.
expect a number one quarterback to do,
Well,
and
you
he's
expect the
doing it.
quarterback to win.
Uh,
Yeah, the team sucks.
That's
By
what
the
you
way,
want.
the team sucks. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
There
They
you
need
go.
they need offensive line help, and they need defensive line
To
help.
me, they need everything, bro. Let's be real
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. They need linebackers. They need cornerbacks. They could use one more.
can I be
They could
honest
use
with
one
y'all?
more
Like I told
receiver as
people,
well.
they're a 4-win team. I wanted Herbert, but the Finns decided on 2. I remember you wanted Herbert in that room. I do remember that. You wanted Herbert. I remember that. Me and you used to chat about that
Well,
in the room when I was in there. I remember that. I wanted Love. You wanted Herbert. Me and you discussed that. I remember that. I mean,
I agree
Herbert
with
is a
Dwayne
different
about
story.
Herbert.
He's
And
blown leads, and it's not his
hmm
fault. It's the defense's fault. They have blown 4 big leads. They
I
was
agree
talking
with you,
about it
Mace.
today.
Herbert
What's up?
Herbert has the offense, but the defense isn't there.
And it should be
Herbert,
there because they got all pros there.
yes, sir, and he inherited a great offense.
Bingo. That's what
And
I said. He came into a great
and
situation.
yeah, and the thing is, he's looking awesome. And even if he doesn't stay with the team he's with now, he's got a great starting point. And
Yes,
the
exactly.
boy, the boy can move, and I'm seeing the NFL starting to move to that mobile quarterback, but it's accurate off foot
You're right.
throws. That foot you don't mainly throw on. You don't set yourself. You just put you just put the motion into it and it gets there. That is something. And I'm starting to see the NFL, like you said, incorporate more college into the game.
Yeah.
And
More college offensive
that's
schemes.
making it
Yes.
exciting.
Yeah. I have friends who are
And
scouts, and they
I
tell
see
me these
Dwayne's
things.
point too. I see Dwayne's point too because, man, honestly, the the, the position needs to be filled, and you got to have a good player there to fill it. And I get Dwayne's point because he knows he. I mean, man, Dwayne, you've been putting out stats that I got to Google up again just to see. Like I didn't know it, and damn, that is true. So I'm not asking you nothing anymore. Okay, not questioning your skill set, but damn it, man, this has been the most fun I had, and I can't even like hook up with my friends no more because of COVID. But God, dog it, sports talk with y'all is good. That's
I
all I got to
appreciate that.
say. Y'all take over. No, no, I
And it's going to
appreciate
get
you,
better
bro.
because I got
I'm
ideas.
giggling over
I'm
here,
gonna
bro.
take care of.
I'm giggling. I'm
Yeah,
giggling. Serious.
yeah, man. It's
I'm
going to get
having.
better. It's something I didn't want to do. I'm going to do now, and I think it's good for everybody because it's fair. I'm going to give you full court NBA coverage every Wednesday and Friday nights because those are the big NBA nights in the NBA. And I'm going to give you that this year because you brothers love the NBA, and I'm going to talk to Keep It Techie to hook me up. I'll pay the $300. Fuck it. Uh, Kuda's gonna hook me up. My nephew's gonna hook me up. Coon's gonna do my intro. So this to me, doing what I'm doing now, this is nothing. I'm doing these shows because I'm getting work in, Plus, I believe the Manosphere deserves sports coverage, and I'll give you anything you guys need.
It does.
I'm giving
It
you
does.
hockey every Thursday and Saturday nights. I'm giving you NBA every Wednesday and Friday night. You're going to get football during the season.
Hey, you thorough when you can do the curling match between Norway and Finland on a Tuesday evening.
I would not touch that.
Don't talk about curling. Don't talk about curling with me.
I will
Damn
not
it.
be touching no curling, bro.
Shit.
Yo,
Impress me
Fasting, what's up,
in
bro?
Germany. God dang it, trying to impress in Germany.
Fasting, you got your
That
new
curling
mic? Yo,
goddamn breast
congrats,
scrubbing
bro.
shit.
Yeah, Mr. Miami, that'll be my game, the early game next week for me. I know Baltimore's at Indy, but I'll be doing Miami. I mean, I'll be doing Seattle and Buffalo next week up in Rich Stadium in Buffalo. That'll be my early
Is that
game
it?
next week.
That's in Buffalo?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's my game next week, and then the Dolphins at Arizona.
So
I'm gonna give
looking
you
at
props
that
for the
game,
curling. Yeah.
looking at that game, do you see any way the over is in the 40s?
You know, I'll tell you something. I watched the Seattle game. That's why I came a little late. For the first 3 quarters, that defense looked like the Legion of Boom. Bobby Wagner played out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, he was
Matter of
blitzing a
fact,
lot.
he knocked Garoppolo out of the game. Jimmy G got hurt again at the end of the third quarter. Seattle was winning 30-7. I don't know what happened to Jimmy G, but he gets hurt again. And you're gonna have to check the NFL Network on the line. What's going on with him? Well, I know Seattle knocked him out at the end of the third quarter. They took him back in the locker room. Their second string quarterback put 3
Damn.
touchdowns on the board, but it was too late. Seattle already ran away with it. And it's going to be fascinating. That game will not be in the 40s in Buffalo next week, Dwayne. That game will be in the mid 50s at least.
There you go. Because you got
Wait, who
two
they
very
playing? Who they
you
playing,
got
by
a
the way?
bad
If y'all can
Seattle's at
update me, I
Buffalo
might
next
make
week.
a bet.
Yeah, Seattle's at Buffalo.
they neither one of those teams can
Okay.
really play defense, and it's
Yeah.
going to be an air war. Russell Wilson's going to be throwing the ball a lot, and
They're going to have to worry about Josh Allen running the football. Trust me.
yeah,
Seattle have to
yep,
worry about that.
yep. They may have to come up with a hybrid defense that has like four linebackers or 5 linebackers just to be able to cover that can also drop back. So that's going to be tough.
Yeah, I think Buffalo's in trouble next week. I do. I think Buffalo, and they're going to meet their match next
Dwayne,
week.
once you said linebackers and then have somebody drop back, I knew they wasn't going to be able to do it. That's a game that might be one of those ones you don't bet on. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, you're going to bet the
It's
over?
going to be
You
an
might
air
not.
war. It's going to be an air war.
Yeah. Well,
It depends on the wind because
talking about
Russell
Buffalo
Wilson
and
plays
Seattle,
well in
right?
the wind
Right.
also. Because Seattle got nasty weather beginning like mid-November. It gets very nasty in Seattle. So the weather shouldn't be a problem for neither team.
Yeah.
I think the problem will be which quarterback will blink or which player is going to blink. And what I mean by blink, which player is going to drop the football or throw the interception. I know one thing, Buffalo's sky high right now. Oh my God, they can't stop talking.
I remember one year the Dolphins
They
started
earned
off
it, though.
9-2,
They earned it.
9-2, and ended up out of the playoffs. So it ain't over till it's over. And
I think it's over for the Patriots. I can
oh yeah,
tell you
it's over
that.
for the
One thing
Patriots.
I got to
And
say is,
Mr. Miami,
look. Honestly, let's give Buffalo some credit because New England ain't New England this year. Tom
It
Brady's
ain't going to be
gone
New England
from
until they get a new quarterback.
Buffalo. I understand that, but I will give Buffalo credit because Miami could be in a spot, but they just split.
boy,
Right now, they can still make the playoffs. Miami can, but I'm still wondering, can they win the division? Since
Yep.
New England ain't a problem this year, supposedly. And you might get 1 year,
Why not?
and
It's
then
gonna come
Bill
down to
Belichick finds his QB. I mean, it can happen. I mean, it can happen. I'm just
Yeah.
this is the
Well,
year we can do it,
all I'm
or this is
telling
the
you
year we
is
can't.
for the Dolphins. All I'm telling you is this. Here are the games. Get ready for this. Kansas City, New England, at the Raiders, at Buffalo. There goes your playoffs right there. You can win half of those games or 3 of the 4, you're in. And it's looking more and more now that Raider game is going to mean something for Miami.
yeah. Um, I'm I'm looking at that Buffalo Miami game could be the winner. The winner goes to the playoffs as a division winner, and the loser goes in as the 7th wild card. And
Oh man.
that could be a difference between one team advancing and one team going home after one game because
Exactly.
the
Exactly.
Bills, you look at the Bills and how they've won. They got a break in the Ram game with that bad pass interference call. They got a break with the Dolphin game because the Dolphins left at least 10 points on the field. All right. And then you look at this game, they got a break with Cam Newton fumbling. And then the last game against the Jets, when you kick 6 field goals, you should lose that game. But it's just that they were playing the inefficient and inept New York Jets as the reason why they came away with that win. So
Tony Dungy said it best tonight on NFL America, NBC Night in America. The Dolphins are coming, bro. And him and Rodney Harrison, the Dolphins are coming, bro. And
yeah.
the reason why the Dolphins is coming is something that Pete disagreed with a couple of weeks ago, and I had to remind him. The Dolphins, those players love playing for the coach. And when they love playing for the coach, they're gonna play hard every week.
And I think we could put the rest that Fitzpatrick's going to be a bad teammate because he was there coaching up Fitz, and whether or not the team was going to react negatively to Tua being the starting quarterback because that defense came out with hair on fire, and Christian Wilkins is the emotional core of that team,
Boy, did he
and
play
he
good today.
loves Flores.
He played
He
good today,
loves
boy. I tell
Flores.
you, Wilkins. That was nice of him when he intercepted the ball, and then when Tua threw his first touchdown, he was the first one to hug Tua on the bench. That was a very nice scene.
You know, hey,
Yeah,
what you mean about Bud Bowl 2?
that's him being a clown, bro. I
Oh,
love
okay.
him,
I
man.
remember the Bud Bowls back in the day, long time ago.
In the '80s, yeah.
Yeah, but uh, yeah, the
Yeah, 70
secondary,
years old,
the
right,
secondary
man.
is important to how they perform their schemes. But it was nice to see because I know a lot of people they berate the Dolphins zone defense when they're not playing man. But one of the biggest plays of the game was when the Dolphins played a zone blitz, dropped 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 Wilkins into coverage and got an interception, and then on another play that on a third down play, the Rams were in Miami territory deep. Third down, the Dolphins dropped 8, and you can see it totally confused Goff, and they ended up missing that field goal.
Yep, yep.
They're
You're
missing
right.
that field goal. So sometimes that secondary, you don't always have to play man to man because you want to mix up your coverages. Now, there are instances where they have played soft when they should have played man, but you also have to mix up your coverages just to keep the quarterback guessing as to what you're going to do.
I agree. I 72 Fins logo something, right? Yeah, they love playing for the coach. Road deception. Yeah, Dolphin defense secondary is the key to the defense. I think that's one of the keys. I think the other key is I saw something today I loved, man. I saw Baker get into the face of Jared Goff, letting them know, and he glared at my good friend Sean McVay. What I'm beginning to like about this Dolphin team is they're beginning to reflect their coach more and more. This is not a passive group of guys. This is the guys who are being well taught every week. And I get the feeling that, like I said, next year, and Dolphin fans can know what I'm about to say, I think next year there'll be a Super Bowl defense, bro. I think people are going to be surprised I'm saying this because they're going to add the missing pieces they need. To me, it's a ferocious middle linebacker and an edge pass rusher. That's what they need. They get those two things. Wilkins is getting better and better. He's beginning to look like he is the 13th pick of the draft, which he was a year ago.
Yeah,
And
he's coming along. He's making his impact felt a lot more this year than he did last year. And
yeah,
again, that's what you want to see. You want to see growth and progress.
and these kids are being well coached.
Yep.
They're being well coached. Something you haven't seen in Miami in goddamn years.
And I'm to describe this division right now, yes, you have the Jets are in the morgue already. The Patriots, they're like on that in front of that storefront, stooped over because somebody just beat them down because they were the bully and now they're not, and so people are taking their revenge out on the bully, and now it's down to 2. And I think that the Bills are a paper tiger, and the Dolphins are going to come up and prove that they're the best team in that division. You got to remember, the Dolphins lost that game 31-28, didn't have Byron Jones the second half, and that game changed a lot.
Well, they both got tough schedules. They're going to play each other in the year.
Yep.
So,
and I know Eric Rowe had an interception. He dropped the interception today, but you know what? On a day like today, where so many things happen well and exceedingly well, you can't focus on one drop pass, one dropped interception.
all I care about, and you will agree with this, Dwayne, the defense played well. They won today comfortably. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about number one.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with goddamn Dolphin fans. They care about what the quarterback does more than anything else. I said this to many people of other teams, and they think I'm joking. I swear to God, if Tua Tagovailoa overthrew 5 touchdowns, 400 yards today, if he had Patrick Mahomes' numbers today, and the Dolphins lost, let's say 48-38, the fans wouldn't give a damn about the game. They'll be so happy that their quarterback threw 5 touchdowns.
Hey, Tackman, congratulations on your wins.
Get up here, bro.
You were better than me because I surely did. If I would have been able to put a bet in, I would have taken Green Bay minus the points. So I
got buried today. I lost with Tennessee. I lost with Green Bay. I lost.
Yep.
I lost.
So, Tackman, you reign this week. I give it to you. You know,
I tell you, Cowboys are playing tough. It's 7-6.
Yeah, but you know what?
They're both bad. They're both pathetic teams, in my opinion.
They both are subpar.
Yes. Attack man, get up here, nigga. Get up here, bro.
To be honest, I know it can't happen, but if anybody wins that division with less than 7 wins, they ought to give that playoff spot to another team.
I agree.
You know, unfortunately, it's not going to go down like that. But if it did, you'd probably see 4 teams from the NFC West getting into the playoffs.
I think all 4 are going to make it.
I don't know. Wow, that would be amazing if it did, because wow,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I can't see Drew Brees or Tom Brady not making the playoffs this year, and then
Aaron
you got to make
Rodgers better win against San Francisco Thursday night.
a decision on which team is gonna not make it there between uh, the Bears or the Packers. You know,
The Bears again today, boy. I tell you, I don't know about the Bears. Yo, Tack, get up here, bro. I don't know about the Bears. Let's see this Dallas rookie quarterback. Nice play, nice. The Cowboy backup running back runs much better than Zeke Elliott.
Zeke hasn't been the same since he got signed that contract.
Nope. He
You know,
hasn't been the same. Plus, the offensive line's not the same no more for Dallas.
yeah,
Let me get to the Miami's offensive line today. We all know what happened second play of the game. Tua got roughed up by Aaron Donald and the boys. He fumbled. But after that, I wonder if Tua was touched. Looked like he had a clean uniform to me.
yeah. And you know what? That might have been the best thing that ever happened to him, because he got hit by the biggest, baddest guy on the field in the game as far as defense is concerned, and he got up and he shook it off. He didn't have to worry about his hip getting touched, getting hurt. So in that regard, I was like, okay, let's just move on.
Yeah, I just think the Dolphins today, honestly, from what I saw, if you're a fan and you don't care about the quarterback and you care about wins and W's, you're proud of them today because their defense really stuck it to Sean McVay. And unlike Buffalo, who blew a 28-3 lead at home, Miami just took care of business, kept the heat up, and the Rams just melted today. That
Yeah,
was a hell of a defensive effort by Brian Flores. This is why Brian Flores is in Miami, folks, because of what he did in the Super Bowl, holding Boy Genius to 3 points.
yeah. And you know what? Like I said earlier, I think that defense was so motivated after hearing all week long about how physical and how tough and how this and that about the Rams defense. And the Dolphins came out there and smacked them, punched them in the mouth, and continued to punch them in the mouth all game as far as the the Rams offense is concerned, showing them that, hey, you may practice against a tough defense, physical defense, but we're a physical defense too. And they made the plays to prove it.
I agree with that. 72 Fins logo. Yes, he got hit a couple. He got hit a couple of times, but for the most part, he was rushed a lot. Hey, what are you gonna do? I keep telling you fans this. I'm not. I don't buy the Tua mystique like a lot of guys do. I don't. But he is here. We have to live with him and see what happens.
You know,
I
and
mean, but I care more about other aspects than the quarterback. And right now, the defense is humming.
you know,
That's what I want to see. Christian Wilkins is balling. That's what I want to see.
yeah, plus you got to remember, uh, every game your quarterback is not going to go untouched. Okay, they're going to be games because guess what? The guys they playing against, they professionals and they get paid and they trying and they're pretty doggone good as well. So what you try to do is limit those touches, those hits, so that way for the majority of the time your quarterback has a good pocket. But it's highly unlikely that every game you're going to go with a quarterback not getting touched.
Coach Flores is 2-0 against the Rams. Yes, he is.
In fact, the Dolphins are 12-2 all time against the Rams. I was
Yeah.
on another show, and the guy said that it would take 40 years, no, 44 years for the Rams to
Tie up the 12-12.
tie up that season record. So it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a while that we can cock-a-doodle do about the Dolphins having a better all-time series record against the Rams. So
I agree with that.
Gonna be a while. I was very pleased with the effort that Andrew Van Ginkel had today. He played.
Now go ahead, Dwayne. I'm laughing at something in the chat room.
I'm smiling at that comment as well.
Oh man.
So I was very pleased with his effort. I mean, he saved the touchdown on one play and shedded some blood for it, but he played a hell of a game. He almost had an interception, and he made his presence felt on the pass rush and setting the edge. So
how about Gilsicki? I know people don't care about this, but this was a very important play early in the game. Tua from a pass, it looked like the Rams player was going to intercept and he knocked it out of his hands. That's what you call teamwork.
Yep. I saw that in another game as well, in the New Orleans Chicago game where Drew Brees threw a ball out in the flat late in the game. I think that was in overtime. He threw a ball out in the flat, and Cook knocked the ball away out of the area so that the defensive guy could not even go for the interception after it was tipped up. So
Jefferson.
Sometimes the plays you make are those little plays that save games.
Yep, saves games. And then Miami went nuts from there with the defense. Jefferson, unless it's a Super Bowl I'm interested in, I don't watch the Super Bowl, bro. You know how many Super Bowls I've missed, Dwayne? Because my Dolphins wasn't there for a long time. I didn't like the matchups, bro. I ain't gonna lie now. I've been watching it recently. I did not see Denver and Carolina, and I'm glad I didn't see that one. That was the waste of my eyesight. I missed a lot of Super Bowls in my life, fellas, because if it ain't the Dolphins in it, I don't care about the Super Bowl. It better be a good matchup. Like I knew Philly had a chance against New England. I knew that because Nick Foles and them was on a mission, bro. Who was after that? New England and Rams? I didn't watch that. I knew that was going to be boring because I had faith in Belichick. And Belichick and Brian Flores proved me right. And then who was last year?
Last year was, oh boy,
Frisco and Kansas City. I watched because I felt Frisco was the best team, but I love Patrick Mahomes. I watched last year's Super Bowl. And you don't blow a 20-10 lead late with 7 minutes left in the game. You don't do it, especially against him.
21-10. Yeah. In the third quarter. No, in the fourth quarter, wasn't it?
It was 20-10, San Francisco, and the Chiefs 31-20.
Okay.
He threw 3 touchdowns in 6.5 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Incredible mess.
Yeah.
How can it
go to show you? You don't quit. You don't quit in a game.
I love last year when he was down 24-0 to Houston. That's why Bill O'Brien's no longer in the league. Tennessee had him down 17-7. Today he threw an underhanded toss patch like playing softball to Kelsey for a touchdown. What more can this kid can't do, bro?
Hey, I'm waiting for him to do a no-look pass behind the back. 360, throw a 40-yard dart down the field to Tyreek Hill. Then I'll know for a fact, yes, he's bad. He can do a 360 or do a 360, spin out.
It's incredible, bro.
Throw it behind him like that for a 40-yard strike.
Damn. Fan of team, respect, your loyalty. I appreciate that, Jefferson. Yeah, man. I missed a lot of Super Bowls. I'm going to say between Super Bowl 19, that was the last when the Dolphins was in. I missed all those in a row And two, I saw Denver Green Bay. I had a feeling that was gonna be a great game. Ended up being that way.
Man, you missed a lot of Super Bowls, bro.
And then after that, the next Super Bowl I saw was New England and the Rams. And then I saw Pittsburgh and Arizona. And of
That was
course, I
the
saw my
game.
Seahawks against
The
against the Broncos, and the Seahawks against the
Steelers.
Seahawks against the. I saw the Steeler one too, but the Seahawks against the Patriots when they gave that shit away.
Yeah.
Did Dallas intercept the football? Yeah, he held possession.
Right
Yeah,
now,
that's a Dallas interception.
no, right now the Eagles got the ball.
And they gave it back to the Eagles.
Yeah. First.
Oh, Dallas got it.
Oh, I must be a play behind you then.
Yeah, you're a play behind me. Dallas intercepted the football. Yep, number 27. He caught that ball on point.
Oh, no.
It wasn't like he
I don't know
juggled
if
it.
he
He
was inbounds,
caught
but
it and held on to it.
Did they give
And the
it
knee was inbounds. Yep. There it is.
to him?
Yep.
Man,
You got it. That's an interception. Clean interception. I'll tell you right now, if I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, you want to save your season, play Jalen Hurts next week. Play Jalen Hurts. Unbelievable.
I don't know, man. So I think that's out of.
The knee was in. Right there. The knee was in. It was inbounds. I think Philadelphia's going to lose that. And the coaches are going to look stupid again because you always look like a goddamn fool. You know, coaches like him and John Harbaugh, when they throw that red flag and lose, I don't know. Yeah, they gave it to him.
Yeah, I guess so.
Elliott lost 5 yards. You know, I'm looking around the league. That Seattle was impressive for 3 quarters. They had all facets of the game going today. They looked great, and then they gave up 3 touchdowns to the backup in the 4th quarter. Again, you didn't hear Jimmy G got hurt it. The game. Bobby Wagner was his worst nightmare. Bobby Wagner for 3.5 quarters played a fucking game of his life.
Are you more impressed with the Bengals winning or disappointed that the Titans lost?
Impressed with the Bengals winning because I don't take the Titans seriously.
And what about let me see the Chicago New Orleans game?
I think Chicago got some problems.
They can't run the ball.
Yeah,
and the one weakness that Green Bay has is running the ball, and you're not going to be able to get into a shooting match with Aaron Rodgers. So you got to run the ball, and that's the weakness of the Chicago offense right now.
Those 2 teams don't play the week 12.
Yeah.
By the way, the Bears are in Tennessee next week.
The Bears are at Tennessee?
Yeah, they're in Tennessee next week. So they may lose another one.
Khalil Mack against Derrick Henry. That's going to be an interesting matchup.
Bears defense has played well this year. I think people are not giving them enough credit. And I think the reason is because the Bears is always missing a quarterback.
Well, they have been like the Dolphins. They've been waiting for their Jim McMahon to come.
Well, with them, they consider they looking for their Sid Luckman.
Yeah, really, when you think about it, they're still waiting on an offensive quarterback since then. Because Jim McMahon really was not that great a quarterback. He just won because of that great defense. But
exactly,
he was not a great quarterback.
Manager.
With somebody like Willie Galt, and you still don't have a lead the league in touchdowns, you questionable.
And the other receiver was good too. His name McKinnon, something like that. They had some decent receivers with the Bears back then.
Yeah. You know,
No excuses. I tell people all the time, when you think great defensive lines and great defense in the Super Bowl era, you have to put the Giants up there. And I know a lot of people don't want to do that. Well, I'm sorry, the Bears underachieved. Only made it to one Super Bowl. Yeah, granted they won dominantly, but the Giants beat the best quarterback of all time twice.
and
Tuck and Uemura and those guys, they won two Super Bowls against Tom Brady. Enough said.
yeah,
And
and
whipped his ass too.
they kept hitting him. They kept
Yeah.
making him change his spot, and they kept pressure on him all game long, both times.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Tom Brady likes Michael Strahan, and we know Tom Brady doesn't like Nick Foles.
Or Jason Taylor.
You know, yeah. But I'm just talking about players who beat him in the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, yeah. You think he was happy that Thursday night game when the Bears defense sacked him 10 times and Nick Foles got the win?
Yeah.
Dallas
So
is punting. This very strange. Dallas got to go out and get a quarterback.
this is ugly. It's an ugly game,
And they're in
and
the game. That's the scary part.
yeah, and
Bad punt. Terrible punt. Bounds at the 43-yard line. Oh boy,
now
I'm glad I'm not watching this game.
they actually focusing their backup quarterback is somebody who was playing with the Orlando Apollos or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow. Times are tough in Big D.
Yes, they are, and I'm not shedding a tear for them either.
And I'm definitely not shedding a tear for them. And I'm hoping that the Dolphins don't trade Fitzpatrick to the Cowboys. They would be stupid to do it because A, you don't have a backup, and B, that would be helping Dallas. I don't want anybody.
Right now, if I get a second round pick and I don't think Dallas is going to win too many games, I'll do it. Give me a second. You can have the old man. I'll get a backup. I'll get a backup off the street.
You know, quarterbacks and pass rushers and cornerbacks, they're the hardest things to find. And when you got them, you keep them.
Be interesting. Kyler Murray next week for Miami.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, now that's where you definitely have to have gap responsibility discipline, and as well as your cornerbacks are going to have to fight off blocks to stop that run, and your defensive end, your edge rusher, they got to be disciplined. They cannot give up the outside.
I agree.
Kyler Murray will kill you.
I agree.
He will make you look foolish. He'll change that game into a two-hand touch street game outside and look like he having fun out there.
I agree.
But he's an exciting player. When he's not playing against the Dolphins, I'm like, wow. You know, you think about the quarterbacks that have come into the league the last 3 years. You know, that one almost got intercepted.
Really?
You know, Deshaun Watson, Mahomes.
Philly's going for it, by the way. 4th and 1, they're going to go for it.
Don't tell me. I don't need to. I'm watching the game, so don't tell me.
Okay. Football game, man. It's not that serious. All right, they let the clock run out. Dumbasses. Wasting people's time. Anyway, let me get back to.
I don't think the Dolphins should trade Fitz, and I know people were talking about, well, get a high 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick, but there's no guarantee that player is going to do well, and you definitely I would feel more comfortable keeping Fitz on the roster for the rest of the season than having a third round pick or a second round pick in my back pocket for next year. Just the way I see it.
Lou said, "Get a shiny nickel for Fitz. That might be worth it." Oh, Louis, funny man. Nah, if you get a high second rounder for him, do it. Get him out of here. He ain't gonna be here next year anyway. Might as well get something. Ball is way out of bounds, and Dallas gets out of it. Good for Dallas. Get the ball midfield. And Justin Peters hurt. Jason Peters is hurt again. What else is new? It's amazing in NFL. Guys who are always hurt always end up getting hurt. Yeah, I agree with you, Jefferson. Dolphins need to keep the rebuild going. I agree. Maybe the reason, we never talked about this. Maybe the reason why they're playing Tua now, because let's say they don't make the playoffs, they have an excuse. Well, we're just getting Tua used to some action.
And also, they get a chance to make an evaluation on Tua this year. And if they need to, parlay that Houston pick and their pick to move up to get a Justin Fields or the kid from North Dakota, or who knows, maybe a Trevor Lawrence. Who's to say that they can't have Trevor Lawrence and Tua on the roster at the same time?
Wouldn't that be some fascinating shit? I know a lot of Dolphin fans would be pissed off, but then again, they may be like the Bronco fans, and I'll get to that in a second. They're trying to get the field goal range. Remember when the Broncos had Tebow, and it was Tebow mania?
Yeah.
But once he got smoked by the Patriots in the playoffs, John Elway got Peyton Manning, and all the Tebow mania went away in Denver.
Oh, it went away quickly too.
Yep. You couldn't get a Tebow jersey for a nickel. You can get one for a food stamp, bro. Once Peyton Manning got there.
It's just like now you can get an Indomitian Sue jersey for $15.
Playing well in Tampa. Yeah, I really believe. Let's say if they made a trade up to a team like let's see who doesn't need a quarterback in this a lot. Let's say the Giants. That they'll stick with Daniel Jones. I could see them working a deal with the Giants and giving up a first and a second, maybe a fifth, and get Trevor Lawrence. I could see that. That's only if the Giants said they're going to stick with Daniel Jones.
Hey, Mace, I gotta make a quick phone call. I'll call you.
Take your time, bro. Matter of fact, yo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out at 10 o'clock, so go ahead, bro. I'll see you Tuesday, bro. I'll be on 3 times Tuesday, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Yo, thank you for coming up.
All right, no problem, man. Later.
All right,
and
later, bro.
Sean Jones, I still haven't gotten any emails. So.
And he's not in here no more. He checked out. He always comes in for a little bit and leave.
All right.
All right, man. You have a good night, and I'll see you Tuesday. I'm on 3 times Tuesday, 8:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock, and then I have my usual 7 o'clock show.
I'll be working the polls Tuesday.
Oh, I'll be having the election coverage here.
Yeah, but I'll be working
doing the election.
I won't be able to have any communication with you.
All right, man. You take care, man. I'll see you Wednesday night.
All right, later.
All right, bro. Be good. Good. What a crazy ass field goal. You got to see it, everybody. Dallas leads at halftime 9-7. What a crazy looking field goal. Dallas got it. They lead 9-7 at halftime. Let me thank my boys, LaShawn Jefferson, Mr. Miami, Sean Jones, the beautiful Mahogany Roots and MJ. She was here tonight. Commandante Lou was here. 72 Fins logo, part of the Legacy Boys. Me, him, and Dwayne talking Dolphins football on Saturday afternoons, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. The great Tack Man. Yes, our Seahawks took care of business today. Let me see who else was in here. The great Fasting is Life. You can catch him in DJ Cool's channel. Of course, Big Dwayne was here. The big boss, as I call him. I'm calling it a night star. Platinum was here earlier. Dante S., thank you for coming by, my brother. I'm gonna leave you, Darth Low. I didn't know you was in here, nigga. Thank you, bro, for coming in. It's my boy. And I will be back Tuesday morning, very early, like around, if I feel like it, I'll go 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll let you all know how I feel when I wake up. I'm off tomorrow. Next free Monday nights, I'm off. So I'm off this Monday, the following Monday, the following Monday. I will do Tuesday to Sunday with you, okay? As I usually say, no partying, no clubbing, no drinking, no recreational drug use, no smoking, no sex, and no woman. Good night from the Oasis. I love you.